The Rural Pastors Institute of Uganda is an organization dedicated to caring for Ugandans' forgotten pastors and churches. Through solid Bible and ministry training, we aim to strengthen rural churches and communities throughout Uganda. The need is great, and God is moving to answer their prayers. Uganda is a country connected to the earth and to its past. 70% of the population live in the beautiful rural countryside. But tribal conflict and ancestral worship have created deeply rooted traditions in these rural areas, often locking communities in a cycle of generational bondage to the occult and witchcraft. It's here in the rustic heart of Africa, despite all odds, where the gospel of Jesus Christ is taking roots and spreading. Men, women, and children are placing their faith in Christ and forming local churches. It's from these very churches that men are stepping forward to shepherd their congregations as pastors, most of these men new believers themselves. Now, due to the cultural traditions many of these pastors were raised in, their leadership is often marked by a blended approach of passionate prayer to God, but juxtaposed with a lingering superstition about the occult and ancestor worship. The Rural Pastors Institute of Uganda seeks to serve these pastors by providing biblical ministry training, along with other skill-based education and financial sustainability. Guided by the vision and leadership of Martin Yuku, a Ugandan national, the Rural Pastors Institute is a haven for these new pastors to receive the training they are so desperate for. For these pastors, their lack of formal education and resources continues to be a formidable barrier to their spiritual growth and effectiveness in the region. Martin and our other directors will travel to the remote villages where the gospel is taking root, to meet with the pastors in their homes, listen to their needs, and invite them to learn more about the Bible at the Rural Pastors Institute. Now, the Institute itself provides a 2-year program of education designed to be free of charge. It's here where they'll hear from our faculty, which consists of Ugandan nationals and experts from around the globe. They pour into the lives of these pastors in a life-changing way. Year 1 of the program targets 10 specific topics ranging from understanding the Bible to the personal life of the pastor. Year 2 focuses on equipping these men with skills for financial sustainability in their region, usually centered around agriculture or poultry farming. And God is raising up a family of supporters committed to helping these pastors and churches receive the training they so desperately need. Will you sponsor a Ugandan pastor and join our support team? For $30 a month, you'll provide training and resources for a pastor at the Rural Pastors Institute. The cost will cover their room and board, books, and materials. Your partnership with the Rural Pastors Institute will help build up pastors and churches that are committed to the Bible and connect them to a community of experienced teachers and mentors. Would you join us today by sponsoring a pastor for $30 a month? When you begin your sponsorship, you'll receive a card with your pastor's profile. Contained within that card is your pastor's story, along with all the ways you can be praying for them directly. In more ways than one, you will become a lifeline for your sponsored pastor. For the equivalent cost of a couple of pizzas, you can transform the life and ministry of a rural Ugandan pastor, and ultimately the trajectory of his entire family, his ministry, his church, and his surrounding community. Join us by sponsoring a rural pastor today.